Well, musically, and not to be cliche, but who are your influences? What influenced you?
I'd say the first person that ever influenced me was Dylan,
Uh-huh.
and that goes for a lot of people, I'd say,
Yeah.
just because he's the man.
Yeah.
And then from there, I kind of branched out. Pete Yorn was like my freshman year of high school. I think like I skipped my junior prom to go see him at the New Court. I loved his stuff, and but that was because I always had girl problems, so his music kind of fits that. Then it got into Ryan Adams, which is probably, as far as songwriting, is where like that helped me the most. Because all his songs, he writes so much, always recording, always touring. That kind of gave me my work ethic for all my music. But the last probably 2 years has been Ray Charles, Otis
Yeah.
Redding, all those guys. Motown's been taken over about last year. Not that my music will really go into that, but that I love that stuff.
You like to listen to it.
Yeah.
That's your okay. All right.
Oh, yeah.
You mentioned a work ethic, like in your music. What do you consider to be your work ethic with your creative process?
Constant. I would give anything just to be able to tour all the time and go and record whenever I wanted to. But as far as the writing, I will write. 4 months ago, I was having kind of girl problems. I wrote a double album, like a double disc album, and that in about 3 hours. And
Wow.
I really liked it. I just kind of put it away though, and I'll write. I always have my journal with me all the time. And The Shape I'm In, I wrote that in class on just a little slideshow piece of paper.
That's a great CD, by the way. It's really awesome. Available on CD, baby. Everybody should check into that for sure. Do you have a favorite song that you've written?
Probably the most recent one would be a song called Ohio. And I think that's why I'm going to keep the name of it. I thought about changing it to other names, but I like to, after I get done with the song, I really don't go back and look at it. I just kind of leave it for that moment and that time, what I was thinking. But probably the song that's been best to me has been Vegas.
Yeah.
I just love that song.
Yeah.
And that came to me, I was walking down the stairs into my room and thought of the story and just kind of put it down in like 3 minutes.
Really?
Even put the chords to it. I couldn't figure out a chorus for it. Had the 3 verses, and I was looking around, and I had this old Waylon Jennings vinyl. He had a song called "It's Alright," and I was like, that's it. It's alright. This time. That's it.
I know the one that you've written recently, Ohio. What was the inspiration for that?
The shitty stuff I was going through at the time. Just trying to figure out what I was going to do with myself and where I wanted to be at,
Does writing help you figure those things out?
Writing helps me get through so much. I really would be a mess if I can.
Is it the process of writing, or is it after you've written and you can look back and reflect on it that
I think it's more of that.
reflection?
And just getting it out. I really don't open up to anybody. And it's like the last thing I'll do is go bother somebody with my problems. So that's like, I'm a warrior. So when I get it down and I can get it out of the road, I'll still worry about it, but it feels better. Just getting it all out there.
Kind of like therapy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good thing to do with your talent for sure. So performing, you've been performing for a long time. You're no stranger to the stage. That's for sure.
I counted them. In 2008, we did 172 shows.
Are you serious? Wow.
If you count some that I did by myself.
Of course we do.
And last year we did almost 100, but so I've gotten lucky to be able to go out and play my music for people.
Yeah, you have a lot of experience under your belt at such a young age. Do you like to perform? You love it, or is it?
I love playing music.
Yes.
I love letting people be able to hear it, so maybe it can help them out some way.
Yeah.
But as far as like the performing, my eyes are always closed.
Uh-huh.
I get nervous. I used to puke before shows. I used to,
That's a girl magnet.
Had to pre-game, I guess you'd call it, to get kind of comfortable.
Yeah.
But I love playing music for people. I just get nervous. I mean, that's something that's probably happens to 9 out of 10 people.
I was just going to say, I think that there are a lot of very successful artists who get nervous. And,
and it's just because they love it so much. They want it to be, they want it to sound good. They want to make everybody happy, which is hard, but if you try.
After you get started, do you feel more comfortable?
Oh, yeah. After about the second song, I'm in there.
Then you're okay.
Oh, yeah.
You ever open your eyes afterward, or is it?
I will seldomly open my eyes. If someone yells, they're like, "Hey, Zach, hey," I'll look and see who it is, and then I'll have people that were there the whole night, and I didn't even know they were there. It's just that's about the only way I can get myself comfortable right off the bat.
That's interesting. What do you want people to take away from your music? What do you want people to see or understand about you, maybe?
I think the biggest thing is if I play a song for somebody, I hope that it helps them out, that they can get that feeling from the song, because that's why I always listen to music. If I was having girl problems, which used to happen all the time. If I was happy, just driving down the road, and it's summer now, and you got the windows rolled down, just want to, whatever feeling that person's having, you want to just kind of help them elevate it a little bit. And of course, there's some songs that I've written that I feel are just for me, but if I'm going to play them for people, just because I want to touch people, I want to get down in the hearts of people.
Yeah, that is so cool. So where do you see yourself musically 10 years down the road?
Well, where I'd like to see myself.
Let's talk about where you'd like to see yourself.
I'd like to be, and I don't want to say job,
sure,
but as a means of income, as music.
That's where your heart is.
Yeah, and I would, if I was able to, I would tour like crazy, go over to Europe, be able to, because I've been to Florida once, to Disneyland, and we've been down to the beaches in North Carolina, but as far as that's it. And there's nothing more I want them to go see in the world.
And play music.
Right, and if that was the reason why I could do that, man,